So your body already should be nice and warm for this, but we're going to move right into cat and cow. It's a great way to start. So we're going to come down onto hands and knees. Hands are right under the shoulders, knees are right under the hips. And just going to round and then drop the belly, lift the chin. Remember to stay pushing away from the floor with your hands and just go back and forth. Inhale. Exhale as you round. Inhale as you drop the belly and lift the chin. Then we're going to push back to down dog. And I'm just going to have you pedal your feet here back and forth. So pedal the feet, let your hips move with it, starting to loosen things up. Again, everything should be warm. Just start to move things around a little bit, get a little stretch through the calves and the hamstrings. And then we'll press both heels down together. We're going to pick up the right foot, take it way up into the air. And then we're going to sweep it through into a long lunge. So foot is right underneath the knee. I'm going to have you just rock your body back and forth, back and forth. You can circle around, again, just getting some movement through the hips. Then we're going to work on pushing your hips back. So we're trying to straighten those legs out and just letting your upper body relax over that front leg. And just continue to shift back and forth, back and forth. Working on extending and driving the hips back. Moving around. Breathe. Next time you push back, we're going to lift the toes of that front foot. So get a nice deep stretch through your calves here, up in the hamstrings. Should feel really good after running. Then we're going to come back into our lunge. We're going to step back into our down dog again. Pick that leg back up, way up, let the hip open. This time, we're going to come right into your pigeon. You can come down over the leg a little if you like. You can stay upright. It's whatever is comfortable for you. I've still got my running shoes on because I just finished my run, just as you probably have. But if you want to take the shoes off, that might be a little more comfortable as far as having your heel in there underneath you. Just take some nice deep breaths, settle into that, feel your hip open up. Breathe into it. And then we're going to work on pushing right back to down dog again. So press it back. Again, pedal the feet back and forth. Allow the hips to move with it. Back and forth. This time, let's pick up the left leg. Same thing. Open it way up behind you and step it forward into your lunge. And begin to move around, circling the hips. Getting some movement through the hips and the ankles. And then begin to work on driving your hips back. So you probably will find that one side is better than the other. I know my other side is much more flexible. So you just kind of have to be patient with what you have. Work with what you've got. Keep pushing back and forth, back and forth. And then finally working on driving the hips back and then trying to lift the toes of that front foot. Get a good stretch through the calf. Come forward again and let's drive back to down dog again. Lift that leg way up. This time sweeping it through into your pigeon on the other side. And adjust if you need to. Come down if you like. You can stay up. It's totally up to you. Whatever feels good this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever time of day it is. This is going to be short and sweet, so hopefully you'll be able to watch it once and then remember what we've done. And that way you can just pop down onto the ground as soon as you finish your run wherever you're at and do it on your own. We're going to push right back to down dog again. Press those heels down. Heels should be getting closer to the ground. Everything's nice and warm. And then we'll bring the knees to the mat and we'll turn around, bring those legs out in front. We're going to bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands to your toes and slowly begin to press the knees down towards the ground. Take some deep breaths here as you work on getting the knees closer and closer to the ground. Stretching through the groin. It's another place us runners tend to be tight in. You definitely don't want a groin injury. We're going to bring both feet flat to the ground, bring the hands behind you, and just drop the knees from side to side. Just getting some movement here. Hopefully, all of this has allowed you to feel a little better after your run. And enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.